What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here on the Blockhash podcast channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Ethereum and the Ethereum charts. We have the DenCun upgrade coming up very soon. We have Ethereum ETFs on the table following the Bitcoin ETFs that came in January, and a lot of things that have been moving the price of Ethereum. So we're going to look at some price predictions for where it can go in the near term as well as the long term, and some things that might affect it on both a macro and micro scale. All right, so looking at the chart here, just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a picture. Obviously, it's had quite a move since the beginning of February. We want to scale this all the way back to about October 20th, where we really started to see most of the market move for the first time around confirmation that Bitcoin ETFs would essentially be coming at some point in time. And then around the time of the Bitcoin ETFs getting approved, Ethereum moved, likely because of the prospect of an Ethereum ETF also getting approved later this spring. And then we had tons of volume just pour into Ethereum. Now there's a lot that's going on. There's some key areas that Ethereum has been trying to clear. It's at one right now, major resistance level around 35,000. It is at 35,000. We need to clear that level in order to continue this, but we could backtest as far as 2,300, maybe around 2,700 range. So enjoy it for today, because the RSI shows that it is very overbought and way over the standard deviation. We're also going to jump into the MACD real quick. Same thing, way overbought in a good way. Tons of positive buy volume coming in. Ahead of that moving average, everything you want to see. We'll go ahead and drop out of that, pull up the EMA. Excellent. Minimize the Bollingers. On the EMA, we are way above the 200 and the 100, and nowhere near to be found on the 20 and 50, which is excellent right now. Clearly in a bull cycle. Now, the thing to keep in mind is, where is this going to pull back? This is where Bollinger Bands can actually come in pretty helpful. Again, looking at the daily, is it going to keep trying to punch through? Or is it going to come back and retest and find a new low, a higher low? That's what I think is most likely to happen. We just need to wait and see. But, you know, this is way overbought. It's got to have a correction if this is going to continue in a healthy manner. Just because, let's back out to the weekly. So on the weekly for Ethereum, same thing, except we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 very positive weeks, looking like we're going to have a sixth very positive week. And it's not uncommon, but for these types of moves, this is uncommon for Ethereum. We haven't seen this since at least 2021. I think back to September probably is how far I'd say we go back. Still coming in here around 35,000, there being a resistance level. This also goes back to August of 2021. So we need to keep this in mind. This could be a pullback zone, a retest area before continuing higher. Now, I want to also pull up this article on crypto.news about the Ethereum DenCun upgrade to give you guys a little bit of context into what this could mean for Ethereum. So the network is set to receive a major update called DenCun, a blend of two smaller upgrades, Cancun and Deneb. The upgrade is expected to significantly reduce layer 2 transaction fees and enhance Ethereum's scalability, efficiency, and security. Scheduled for March 13th, so we're about 9 days away. Sorry, not 9 days away. 6 days away. God, I can't do math. It is 9 days away. 9 days away. February 27th was the entry on the Ethereum Foundation blog. As you can see here, people talking about it. Looking at the journey, proof of stake was introduced on the Beacon chain December of 2020. September 2022, we had the merge events. Coming into September of 2023, test network called Holesky supporting the validators ahead of the DenCun upgrade. And yeah, this is a very big step for Ethereum. So who knows what this ends up doing for the actual price? I think a lot of people like to buy into the hype rather than the actual news itself. So again, with us hitting some key areas here of resistance, that date back quite far for Ethereum. This is the Coinbase chart. If we were to go to Binance, probably be a little bit deeper, but this is good for now. Hitting those resistance areas, knowing there's some news coming up and knowing people like to buy the hype and sell the news. Ethereum ETFs are, I think there's a few potential confirmations that could get accepted or denied here in March. A lot of things that could make the price pull back. So be very wary when you're playing around with it. But that's just my take. But those have been holding Ethereum through this bear market. This is probably a huge sigh of relief as it approaches all-time highs, and who knows, maybe it'll go to $10,000. In the short term, I definitely think, and I think it's probably warranted if I back out and then go to the Binance chart, a little bit more price history. And then let's actually go back to the weekly. Just make this easier. So in the short term, let's say we can break 35,000, we back test. Let's say we come back down below 3,000, but we eventually stay above 35,000. Maybe we retest 35,000. We blow through this week. Who knows? I think it's very likely we get to 5,000 sometime later this spring or early this summer, just kind of depending on what happens with the macro environment, but everything's set up and looking very good for Ethereum to make its next move higher. The DenCun upgrade, if that goes smoothly, we get an Ethereum ETF approval, especially seeing how well the Bitcoin ETF has done. Ethereum should easily be able to start marching towards this infamous $10,000 level. But for 2024, I'd like to say that Ethereum's going to get through 5,000 easily, and it's going to get maybe close to 7,000, maybe close to 8,000. Just look at past price jumps. Let's see, where were we? $100. As high as almost 5,000. That's a huge percentage move. So if we take that, apply it to here. If you scale it, yeah, you're going to jump off the chart. So the move that Ethereum originally had was mind-boggling to go from $100, $200 to almost $5,000. I don't think it's going to move beyond 1,000%, but to get to 10,000 from here, it would need to do about 1,000% move. So we'll see. That'd be absolutely parabolic, but it's possible. That's it for today. Let me know what you guys think in terms of predictions for Ethereum, where you think it's going to go in the short term versus the long term, the DenCun upgrade, Ethereum Spot ETFs, and maybe how that stuff can shake up the price in the near term. But for those holding Ethereum, congrats. I think that you're heading in the right direction. So stay tuned for the next video. We'll have another one tomorrow, and be careful out there in the markets. Take care. Cheers.